Hello and welcome to another heads up. The last one was quite long. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna spoil it. We eventually won against the guy that folds a lot. And he shoves with ace high. So that was pretty boring. Here we have a gut shot and a flush draw. So obviously we will call any kind of c-bet. I actually c-bet spot size, and we do get our straights. Is it good? It probably is. Now that the board pair is a bit annoying, but I mean only 6-9 beats us. So we call here. And he fucking rivered me. I thought I was slow playing, I did fine, but he got a full on the end. Here we flop 2 pair. Let's see if he plays this aggressive. He doesn't. He folds. So yeah, he only bet that much because he had a strong hand. I had a better hand, but he got there. Yay. Here we just have a gut shot. See how much he c-bets, if he c-bets. C-bets half the pot. We'll see what he does on the turn after I called. He just checks. He probably checks here as well because it was just a standard c-bet. Yep. So that's just gaining some information. It's pretty annoying to gain information now, seeing as he's 2-1. We basically flop top pair and we will c-bet. We did this before, so you might give it less respect, but he doesn't. He still gives it the respect it deserves. No, it doesn't deserve any respect, but by the way, the c-bet. But I will fold to this one. I mean, I only have queen 3. When it does come to showdown, it's probably not good enough. Here we have king 7 and he folds. We have pocket aces. Yeah. He doesn't seem to have a strong hand, so let's raise it up. Test his hand. We might have played it wrong, but I mean he limped. So we know that when he limps and we re-raise, he's gone. So we have 8-6 suited. Totally missed this flop. He probably missed it as well, but I mean we can't call with 8 high. I mean we can call, we can probably re-raise, but it's not gonna get much. Jack 5, and he goes way too big. Especially for me to call there. Here we have ace 10. Obviously we are willing to shove as well. But he folded. Here we have ace 6. Again he goes way too much. So let's raise it up, see what he does. He calls. We totally miss, we'll check call. Assume our hand is good here and his isn't. I mean he can easily lay down an ace, right? 7 duos probably didn't hit any of them. So yeah, he does give up there, and he does give back a pretty high amount of his stack. I mean we showed aggression pre-flop and we will show aggression post-flop as well. We'll see that once more. I mean we still have the ace, we have the run flush. So we're getting back into this game after getting outdrawn in one hand. Here I'm not willing to pay the 20. Obviously most of the time I am, but here I ain't. Jack 6 only did that because it was suited, as I would have folded it as well. Jack 7 just a bit better, but he just limped. He probably doesn't have anything. He probably still doesn't have anything, and my Jack connects, so a 10 beats me. But I have a pocket Jack. I have Jack, so assumed it was good here. Let's raise it up. Ace 3, yeah. That's the very first time he 3-bets, so we'll just fold it. Here it goes a bit high as well, 60. We hit top pair. Hope he continues, and we'll re-raise him to see where he stands. He just checks. He probably doesn't have a jack. Yeah, he folds. King 9 suited. On the button as well, so pretty good hand. If he 3-bets me here, I'm calling. If he shoves, I'm probably calling. It's the first time he would shove though, so we probably ain't calling yet. Maybe he's multi-tabling, that's why he is waiting here so long. Maybe he has a big hand, doesn't know how to play it. Maybe he's disconnected. It only says connection 99%, so it might be. He's also from Slovenia. Seems to be a lot of people from the East Europe countries that play online poker, Russia, Slovenia, Slovakia, stuff. Most of these countries, Polish or Poland. Poland. I have no clue how to pronounce it in English. So yeah, it doesn't have a connection at this point. So let's hope he reconnects. Obviously, I wouldn't mind a free win. Free win is a free win, right? Everyone wants one, but also forget to write down the last victory. So currently we're 24-8, which is exactly 75%. I'll give the statistics at 50 and probably post it on video 50 or 51. Maybe make a video about it itself. Then it says that the tournament clock is passed while the extra time is added. I have no clue how long I have to wait. It's the very first time this actually happened to me. So here he is there, it seems. We will check here. I mean, we could have c-betted, but we'll make a delayed c-bet. I don't think the tree actually matters. He probably calls with ace high anyway. So we'll see what he has. He actually hit a 5, so yeah, obviously he's calling. He's calling on the flop as well anyway. Or he should be calling on the flop as well. Blinds going up. No clue what that pass was for. So I mean, despite our very first hand, we are getting back in this. He limps. We have a strong hand, so let's re-raise him here. Previous times he has folded, and this is the second time he folded that. So when he limps and I re-raise him, he does fold. And he does fold to the dealer raise as well. Queen deuce, it's suited though, so we'll call. We actually hit the deuce on a flop like this, so he probably hasn't hit it either. So let's lead out on the turn. He calls. We'll check here and call probably with 2, but I assume he has a 6. Nope, he doesn't. We won. And we're in the lead. Despite the very first hand where he outdrew us, we're in the lead. 7-10, obviously I want to see a flop with this, especially for 30 cents. He might have an ace, he might have the king, so we will give up the hand here if he leads out. Else we'll just check again and let him take it away on turn. I'm not gonna put any money in this. I always talk about money. It's basically not money, just points or whatever. Do you actually get more sheep? Nah, just kidding. Could be that I never played at 3.50. We hit middle pair, and I was just thinking, do you get 3,500 chips? Is it something like that then? He let the card come, so we'll lead out here. We do have the 4. He might have something like ace queen and be slow playing it, but he didn't. We have 5-10, but it's on the button. He 3-bets me yet again. This probably missed him, but he will lead out because... Nope, he didn't. Let's bet 95 here at this spot, and he does give it up. He probably has strong ace, or just an ace in general. This is the second time he 3-bet me, by the way. The very first time in ace game, so... 6-9 suited, obviously want to see a flop, but... just another folder. Hoo-hoo! Is it gonna be one of these days? It's gonna be really boring if it's gonna be like this the entire day. We hit a 10, so we got middle pair. 8-9 is dangerous, so we will re-raise him here, see where he stands. It's only 55 to call. He re-raises me again. So yeah, I'm getting away from this hand even though I have middle pair. He probably has something good. Ace 10, but he does fold. 7 jack. I'm not a big fan of this hand, but we do have the button. We have runner flush. If we hit our jack, we're probably calling. So here he calls. He doesn't lead out this time. We make the flush, or we could represent the flush. We do have a blocker, but he leads out first, so yeah. 9-5 suited. We'll check. We do hit a 9, so we'll check re-raise. He doesn't bet out, so the 4 isn't gonna make a difference. So let's bet 35 here, and he folds. 5-4 on the button. The button. Pretty sure someone is standing outside my door. They'll hear this and think I'm crazy. Or going crazy, just talking to myself. All afternoon, and evening, and morning. Oh. Turbo flop for 4-9. Obviously 4-9 is also a turbo hand. Uh, 7-5 suited. Wanna see a flop. Even if it 3 bets, I'm probably calling. Yep. We have runner straight, runner flush, 2 overcards on the board. He can lead out here, which he does. He does it half pot size. He probably had a pocket pair, but I mean we have trash anyway. We have king jack. If it 3 bets me here, I'm 4 betting. He doesn't. 2 aces come, so I assume our king is good. We also have a blocker for the flush draw if he has it. 5-10, but he folds. Pocket fours. Yeah, let's raise it up. Let's 4-bet him. He calls. Ace queen 6. Pretty horrendous flop for the pockets. I mean, obviously with pocket fours, it's a pretty bad flop, but seeing as he 3-bet, he probably has an ace. The chances are pretty high that he has an ace. We just had pockets. 6-4, we have 1 heart, only 6 high. We do have a straight draw here. We actually hit our 4, but the flush is bigger. He overbets the pot, and I'm not willing to call it with a 6 high flush draw. With a 6 high flush, that is. 3 is also a terrible hand, but we're on the button, so we make the standard mean raise, which he folded to. In this case, I will also fold to it, just because of the kind of hand I have. He does just limp, so I assume he has a terrible hand. The 2 might have connected, but I mean the others probably haven't. He does make a fast call there. Let's see what he has, just to gain information. He did hit the 8, so I have no clue why he called me on the turn. 8 deuce, let's fold it. I'm just live commentating here. Let's see what it does. Let's raise it up. This is the first time I did this. So we hit trips. Hope he bets here. So let's raise it. He has something. I mean, we'll shove here. I mean, we have trips. 8-9 beats us, but he might consider this a bluff on this kind of board. It's the very first time I shoved though, and it's actually a decent pot size bet. So this puts us in lead. I mean, we have a6, we have trips with top kicker. 10-9, dangerous board though, which he might just respect, or give the respect to. Yeah, it is. We have deuce queen of suits, but he just folds. We have 8 deuce. He 3-bets me yet again. He 3-bets a lot, so I assume he knows how to play this a bit. But he folds a lot as well. He probably plays a lot of high cards and 3-bets with those, just to get an idea of what kind of hand I have. But he's also very selective in the kind of hands he plays. Here we have a king high, so that's also a tactic, of course, in heads up where you just play. If you have one high card, you have a pretty good hand. So here I hit middle pair. Assume he leads out. We'll raise it up. He'll re-raise it. We'll call. Here we have a gut shot. so we'll check. He should lead out. Normal size bet. He had pocket fours, so yeah, it was just a feeler bet. I have no clue why he re-raised me there when I re-raised him on the button. 8-4, see what he does. He just limps, so he probably doesn't have anything either. I assume he has nothing here, but it's really hard to take the chance, right? An overbet, I guess he has nothing, seeing as he just limped, but I can't call with the kind of hand I have. Yeah, I'll see a flop with this. Totally missed. He probably totally missed. But he leads out. He leads out a lot, bunk betting. Not a big fan of it. Jack 6 I actually hate. I mean, we're still 2-1. Even more. He ref Ace 8. If he 3-bets me, I'm shoving. He calls. He has King 10, so he has 2 live cards. And he misses them, so we win this one. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.